Yeah, Gladys and Jarvis, Birmingham police are pretty quick to say this is a pretty complex double homicide investigation they're dealing with tonight. Officers say one victim died here at Woodlawn High School after being driven here tonight. Let's take you back to the very beginning, though. Around 6 o'clock this evening, Birmingham police say there was a shooting in the 6800 block of 66th Street South. That's just a couple of miles from here at Woodlawn High School. They say a man was shot on 66th Street South, taken to UAB Hospital, and died there. Investigators say two women were also shot in the same location. That brings us to Woodlawn High School, where we are right now. Authorities say the two female victims drove here before calling for help. Police say the passenger in the car died at the school, while the driver has non-life-threatening injuries. Officers say this all stemmed from a domestic dispute over a child shared by the man and the woman who both died.
Today's episode is about a 20-year-old girl that was killed in a murder-suicide. Alajah was a young mother that was involved in a dispute with the father of her child when he decided to kill her instead. In this story, we will discuss events that led to the tragic passing. Before we begin this video, we would like to express our deepest sympathies to the family and friends who were severely affected by this horrible crime. We would also like to send condolences to Alajah's family and friends. Today's case takes us to Birmingham. Birmingham is a city located in the state of Alabama. Birmingham has a population of around 210,000 people, making it the largest city in Alabama. Birmingham is historically significant for its role in the civil rights movement, including events like the Birmingham Campaign of 1963. The city played a pivotal role in the struggle for racial equality and justice in the United States.
You know what it never was? That serious. It was never that serious.
I'm sorry, I just need 1 minute to make sure I look good. Do you think I look good, Mr. Armstrong?
Alajah Patrick Fairfax was born on the 4th of December, 2002. Alajah was so much more than a 20-year-old. She was a mother to a baby boy. She was also a CEO of an online clothing company called Alajah's Look. People who knew her characterized her as a young, ambitious businesswoman who loved to have fun and spend time with her family and friends. Her social media posts indicated that she loved her child and frequently prayed for him and other children. Alajah was a believer in prayer. She would explain to others how she would offer prayers for both herself and those around her. Fairfax would tell others how she never starts her day without giving thanks to God. On August 18, 2022, she published a message that read, "Heavenly Father, please touch the body of the person reading this with healing and peace. Touch their finances and open new doors." She celebrated the birthday of her son on July 22, 2022. "I can't believe it's been one whole year. I was gifted this most amazing gift anyone could give me. On July 22nd at 11:28 a.m., I had my 7-pound 9-ounce baby, a whole 28 hours of labor, but it was all worth it when I got my biggest blessing. My stank, how I couldn't have asked for anything better. You've made me, making me the best mother I can be, and thank you so much. CJ, you are so smart, so handsome, so energetic, and so full of love. I am so glad God chose me to be your mommy. I would never have it any other way. You're the bestie I've always wanted. You cheer me up and make me so happy every single day. God knew what he was doing when he sent me you. This is the best year of my life with you, Stank. Can't wait for the many more years left. Happy birthday to the best kid anyone could have. I hope you enjoy your very first birthday." Alajah was dating Corey Lewis Jr. According to sources, the couple had a healthy relationship. It is unclear when their relationship started, but they did have a child together. Corey would wear matching outfits with his child, they would take pictures together, and they would post them on social media. Fairfax and Corey would publish photos and videos of them together, whether they were alone or with relatives.
Okay, my name's Alajah, and I think your son gonna be the drunkest.
My name Big Jack, and I think Malik gonna be the drunkest.
Oh,
She don't want me to show her, but God, she's drunk, bro. Look at her running. Look at her running. Hold on. Look at her, bro.
You on your feet, you fucked up.
I can't protect the glass. And she got help. They're going to be cleaning the downstairs. Here they go.
Fairfax would also wish Corey a happy Father's Day in order to honor him. Corey shared a post on March 23rd with the following message. I heard the stepdaddies step harder than the real daddies. Alajah commented and told him he can't get mad because stepdaddies are better. Whether or not this contributed to the unfortunate death is unknown. On July 4th, 2023, Corey posted a heartfelt note to his son on Facebook. He wrote, "Just tell my baby boy his dad is a legend. Just don't let him be like me because I don't learn my lesson." Just after 6 o'clock on Saturday, July 6, 2023, Birmingham East Precinct Police were called to a complaint of a shooting in the 6800 block of 66th Street South. They arrived to find a man laying in the roadway suffering from a gunshot wound. The victim was later identified as Corey Denard Lewis Jr., 19, of Birmingham. Lewis was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. He was later pronounced dead at the hospital. Officers on the scene issued a "Be on the lookout" bulletin for a vehicle that fled the scene before receiving a call of a person shot at Woodlawn High School. Officers arrived at Woodlawn High School when they observed a vehicle that matched the exact description of the "Be on the lookout" bulletin. Police found one woman in the vehicle and a second woman nearby. According to police, they both had gunshot wounds. The female in the vehicle was pronounced dead at the scene, and the second woman was transported to the hospital to be treated for her wounds. The deceased female has been identified as Alajah Fairfax, 20, of Birmingham. It is reported that the couple had an argument about their child allegedly when Corey took out a weapon and shot Alajah and her friend, who fled the scene in a car, later stopping at Woodlawn High School.
Investigating a double homicide in the Woodlawn area that sadly left a child without their father and mother.
And we're learning the investigation is spread across two separate scenes.
Officers say one victim died here at Woodlawn High School after being driven here tonight. Let's take you back to the very beginning, though. Around 6 o'clock this evening, Birmingham police say there was a shooting in the 6800 block of 66th Street South. That's just a couple of miles from here at Woodlawn High School. They say a man was shot on 66th Street South, taken to UAB Hospital, and died there. Investigators say two women were also shot in the same location. That brings us to Woodlawn High School, where we are right now. Authorities say the two female victims drove here before calling for help. Police say the passenger in the car died at the school, while the driver has non-life-threatening injuries. Officers say this all stemmed from a domestic dispute over a child shared by the man and the woman who both died.
A child who has lost both parents, and you can only imagine the argument never warranted a serious response, such as both of them being shot. And that's why we want to preach, we often talk about conflict resolution. It's past time we start talking about conflict avoidance. If you know there's tension, if you know there is an ongoing beef or feud, we have to just avoid the conflict.
Corey is suspected to have died from self-inflicted wounds. If you would like to stay updated with this type of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the following video.